Nice and toasty. Good morning, everybody. Half of you are asleep this morning. You're like, I'm here for yoga. My name is Megan. For those of you who don't know me, most of you either know me from last weekend or know me from back in the day when I used to teach all the time. Let's see. Let's just get started. Let's get started in child's pose. Feet together at the back of your mat. Knees nice and wide. If I disrupted your hold on, let me get settled routine, go ahead and do that. And rather than exploding awake this morning, just focus on your breath and take it one step at a time. It's still a little chilly outside. It's dark. That's okay. We're going to get moving here pretty soon. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it out through your mouth. Another deep breath in. Fill yourself up. Start to expand your ribs and your lungs. And then empty it out. One more in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And then start to build the Ujjayi breath with that breath moving in and out through your nose. Long, easy breath. A breath that everyone else in the room can hear so you can start to link up and build a community just with breath. Take one more breath at whatever pace you're going and make your way to downward facing dog. Explore your down dog this morning. Move it around, bend your knees, move your shoulders, shake out your head, yes and no. Whatever you like to do to get your body situated in down dog. And kind of check things out a little bit. Does something feel a little tighter this morning, or does something feel like ready to go already and you're a little surprised by that? Just move it around and explore. Spread your fingers out nice and wide and sink each one of your fingertips into the mat so that a lot of the weight from your upper body can go into your fingertips rather than crunching on your wrists. Then inhale up on your tippy toes. Exhale, sink your heels. Yeah, nice loud breath. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, sink. One more time. Inhale, tippy toes. Sink on your exhale. Walk your feet forward, feet to hands. Hang in ragdoll. Anything you want to do with your arms, box with your arms, let your hands hang down towards the ground. I like to shake out my head yes and no, because I usually have a tight neck. Just whatever your body's craving, go for that. And keep the breath going, lots of breath. So even if you've got more open hamstrings this morning, make sure to keep a micro bend in your knees so that the stretch stays in your muscle and softness in the joint. Let your arms hang down if they're not already hanging. Press into your feet and rise all the way up to standing. Reach through your fingertips. Thumbs to heart center. Set an intention for your practice. So make it simple this morning, not something super complicated, over-the-top crazy thing. Just one thing. We'll send out those intentions with one big Om. Deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow to the floor. Halfway lift, lengthen out your spine, get long. Plant your palms and step back, high plank and hold it. Lots of breath, like more breath than you think you can bring from the beginning of your practice. Lowest belly in and up so that your lowest ribs can knit together. Low plank or all the way to the floor. Upward facing dog or cobra, heart forward. Downward facing dog, hips back. Big breath in together. Big breath out. Let your heart sink down towards the floor. Breath in. Big breath out. One more. Fill up all the way. Empty all the way. Step or jump. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fill up your lungs. Exhale and bow. Rise all the way to standing. Take your breath up, up, up to your fingertips. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. High to low plank. Step back. Upward facing dog, draw your lowest belly in. Downward facing dog, hips back. Breathe in together. Big breath out. Loud, purposeful breathing. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, fill up all the way. Empty to the pit of your belly, look forward and jump to your hands. Yes, halfway lift. Fold down. Rise to standing. Big inhale, press into your feet. Forward fold. Halfway lift, fill all the way up. Chaturanga, use the whole exhale to make your way down. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breath in together. Big breath out. Let your heels sink down towards the floor. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Fill up all the way. Empty all the air out. Look forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Draw your low belly in. Bow down. Chair pose and hold. Sink back in it. Stay with your breath. I know for me, the first chair pose is like, ugh, I'm here, and now I don't want to breathe anymore, but sit a little bit lower in your hips. Lift your toes a little bit higher. Take cactus arms. Bend your elbows, shoulders nice and wide. Yeah, pull your shoulder blades together on your back, and then draw your ribs together on the front side of your body. So just squeezing in on both sides to keep you nice and long. Big breath in here. Forward fold. Halfway lift, big inhale. Chaturanga, step or jump back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot warrior one. Step through, rise up. Just one big breath. Lift yourself up to the ceiling. Hands to the floor. Low push up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, step through. Root your feet down into the mat. Hands up to the ceiling. Hands to the floor. Chaturanga. Big breath in up dog. Fill up, fill up, fill up. Downward facing dog. Empty. Take one breath in here. One breath out. Step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Bow down. Chair pose for just one breath. Shoulder blades together on your back. Fold. Halfway lift. Low push up. Awesome breath, guys. Keep adding the breath. Upward facing. Palms into the floor. Downward facing dog. Right foot warrior one. Step, root down, rise up. Reach up. Low push up. Big breath in up dog. Fill up. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot through. Just ride the wave of your breath and make it easy. Reach up. Low push up. Upward facing. Fill your lungs. Downward facing. Empty out. One breath in. Empty out through your mouth. Step or float forward. Halfway lifts. Bow down. Chair pose, Utkatasana, sit way in your hips. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Low push up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Right side warrior one. Step and use your whole inhale to lift up and away from the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Opposite side, step through. Get all 5 of your front toes into the floor. Low push up, hands on the ground. Upward facing. Downward facing. Take a big breath in together. Let it out through your mouth. Yeah, you can let out a sigh. Breathe in, sigh it out. Awesome. One more, fill up. Empty all the way out. Look forward and hop. Halfway lift. Bow down. Chair pose, one breath, heart up. Fold. Half lift, long spine. Chaturanga. Keep your low belly in and up. Take it into upward facing and back to downward facing. Right side warrior one. Step. Reach up. Lift your heart up to the rafters. Low push up. Keep bringing the breath. It got a little quiet. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Opposite foot. Step and rise. Feet in the ground. Hands up in the air. Low push up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot warrior one. Step and rise up. Go up, reach up. Chaturanga, hands to the floor. Move with your breath. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot, step through. Are you awake yet? Are you waking up? Reach up. Low push up. Everyone's still super serious. Upward facing dog.